Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the steps you can do to build a financial freedom plan starting today using postcards or direct mail. Okay. Before I get started, I just want to make sure everything is streaming properly on my end. So as always, if you're tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching the replay, use hashtag replay. And if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please consider giving me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. I try to upload one video a day on YouTube. And if I don't, I try to do at least a post in my community over there. So anyway, if you've never seen any of my videos, again, I'm Russ. I've been involved in the work from home space for the last 18 plus years. I've been fortunate enough to be working full time for myself since 2018. And I'm passionate about helping people generate mailbox money using social media and direct mail marketing. Okay. So if you're looking for a way to become financially free, to have time freedom, to be able to do what you want, when you want, for as long as you want, and not worry about cash flow, and not have to worry about all the technical marketing aspects of the network marketing world, then I highly recommend direct mail. Okay. Direct mail is very powerful. It has better conversion rates than email marketing, and it still works. People love getting things in the mail, tangible things in the mail that they can hold on to, that they can see. And I know for a fact that they say about 90 to 95% of all mail that is received gets opened. Okay. You can't say that about emails because I get tons of emails every day. All right. And I don't open 95% of them. I don't open. Okay. Because I know it's just spam and things of that nature. How you doing, Tanya? Thanks for hopping on here. I appreciate you. Hi, Yolanda. Thanks for hopping on here. I appreciate you. Hi, Tina, out in the living room. Thanks for hopping on here. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching. So the first thing you want to do is you have to have a system. You have to have a product or service. And for the sake of this video, I'm just going to talk to you about my direct mail opportunities because they're trusted. They've been around a long time. They work. They're an all-in-one business. All right. So you don't have to, you get everything you need when you join. And they just flat out work if you work them. Okay. But you have to find a program, a product, or a service that resonates with you, that you're willing to share with other people, where you can make commissions when you make a sale. All right. That's the first thing you need. You need a product or service or a program that has an affiliate aspect to it, to where you can make a commission each time you share it and make a sale. All right. That's how you build residual income. And the one thing I like about my direct mail opportunities is that you get fast start commissions paid up front. All right. Both of my companies pay weekly. And then you can build residual income on the back end of these by leveraging other people's efforts. All right. And that's how the wealthy get wealthier. Because when you start referring people into these opportunities, when they start referring people into the opportunities, you're going to make commissions on their effort, right? So imagine having 100 or 500 or 1,000 people who you've referred to these programs, who are out there bringing in people every single day. And you're making commissions off of that. Okay. It's very powerful. And it really works if you're willing to show up every day, take massive action, and stay consistent. That's the main key. You have to stay consistent with these opportunities. All right. So you want to find an opportunity that resonates with you. And I recommend my direct mail programs. All right. We're talking about direct mail in this video tonight. So the top 2 direct mail programs that I'm involved with, you can see when you go over to joinruss.com. Okay. Now over here, you can see my number 1 and my number 2 direct mail opportunities. Okay. These are the top 2 programs, in my opinion, when it comes to direct mail marketing. You can earn anywhere from $25 all the way up to $3,500 per referral. All right. And then, like I mentioned, you can build residual income on the back end of it. So you want a system like one of these systems. Okay. The next thing that you need is you need to have a way to follow up with people who request more information. Okay. So like when you go over to joinruss.com and you click on one of my direct mail programs, they each have their own system in place. So when people put in their name and email address, they're going to get taken over to a sales page that does all the selling and telling for me. And then that system is going to do follow-ups on my behalf. All right. And they follow up, depending on what program it is, they can follow up emails, text messages, or phone calls. Okay. There's a bug flying around in here. We had the windows open all day. It was so beautiful out here today. Spring is finally here in Maine. And the hummingbirds are back as well, which is kind of cool. My wife loves them. So you want a system in place that does all the selling and telling for you so that all you have to worry about is driving traffic over to your systems, okay? And how I do that is I mail out these letters, okay? Now, you can just mail out the postcards, but I mail out letters because when you join either one of my opportunities, my direct mail opportunities, you're getting leads and postcards, okay? Depending on what platform you join. You're going to get leads in both, and then one of them you have to buy the postcard separate. The other program, the postcards come with it, your first batch. But I put these postcards in the letter, okay? And the letter that I have is just a very basic letter, but it has my contact information. It has a little bit about me. And then, I have the postcards, and then I put a business card in that takes people over to joinruss.com. Now, when people go over there and they put in their information, they're going to be taken to the sales page, like I mentioned, and then the system's going to follow up on their behalf because we know that most people, it takes at least a dozen times for them to see an opportunity before they join, okay? So that's why you want these systems in place with the follow-ups that follow up on your behalf, okay? So I take the leads that I get from the programs, which are all opportunity-seeking leads, and buyers are mixed in there. So these are people who have requested more information to receive information on how to supplement or replace their income from home. All right. So it's not like we're just randomly sending pieces of mail out to, just people in the phone book. We are sending these to specific targeted people who are looking for ways to make money from home. Okay. So that's the system that I have, and that's how you can get started and start building your financial freedom. Okay. You have to understand that this is not a get rich quick overnight plan that I have, but it does work and you can make a lot of money. All right. One of my buddies had an $11,000 day the other day. All right. Made $11,000 in one day with this program, with his direct mail opportunities. Okay. You can do that, and I can't guarantee you're going to make any money off of any of these programs because it's dependent on your work ethic. But I can tell you that if you show up every day, take massive action, and stay consistent, you will get results. All right. It's almost impossible not to. All right. And if you've followed me for any amount of time, you see that I'm always doing payment proof videos. I'm always doing posts about, receiving mailbox money, and it just flat out works. Okay. So let me see. Yolanda has a question. If I came in at phase 2, level 1, and then decided to move to level 2, will the company bump me to level 3, or would I have to come in directly into phase 2, level 2 to be bumped into level 3? Cash Building System Unlimited. So you have so when you join Cash Building System Unlimited, you're going to have 2 weeks to join level 2, or phase 2, I should say. And if you join phase 2, level 2, you'll get a free upgrade to 3. If you join 3, you'll get a free upgrade to 4, 5 up to 6, 6 up to 7. And if you join the first level, there's no upgrade. And if you join level 7, there's no upgrade to the 8th level. Okay. But yes, you can join phase 2, level 1, and then decide down the road to go to level 2. And if you do that within your first 2 weeks, you'll get a bump up to level 3. Okay. If after the 2 weeks, there's no free upgrade after that. So I hope that answers your question. How you doing, Kevin? Thanks for hopping on here. I appreciate you, my friend. All right. So that is what I do. And then once I start getting results, once I start having, when I started making commissions, now I make commissions all the time. But what you want to do when you start making commissions is you want to take those commissions and you want to reinvest it into your business and scale up. Okay. So some people can only afford to mail out, maybe 50 pieces of mail every month. All right. 50 to 100 pieces of mail a month. When you start making commissions, you take some of that money and then you double your mailings. All right. So if you start out at 50 pieces of mail a month, and you start making commissions, then the next month you double that up to 100 pieces of mail a month. Then you start making some commissions, then you double it up to 200 postcards a month, and then 400, and then 800, and then, you just keep going on and scale this up as big as you can. All right. There's people in this industry who make, oh, that little fly is just irritating, fruit fly or something. There's people in this industry in direct mail marketing who earn 6 and 7 figures a year mailing out postcards and flyers and letters. Okay. So it's totally possible. You don't have to be a special marketing guru or anything like that. You just have to show up every day and stay consistent. And that's what I love about this direct mail opportunities and the way that I particularly do it, because instead of wasting a stamp on just mailing out one postcard for one opportunity, I put everything in my letter. It takes everybody over to my Linktree page that has all my opportunities and services. All right. And I just redid this the other day, but you can see here, when somebody comes over here, they're going to see who I am, see that I'm a real person. I put it right here. I help people generate mailbox money. They can connect with me on Facebook. They can watch my YouTube videos. They can join my Mailbox Money Insider newsletter. They can schedule a 60-minute breakthrough call with me. They can do my 30-day momentum program that I have. They can join my direct mail opportunities, and then they can see the other 2 opportunities that I'm sharing right now. All right. And of course, they can check out my latest YouTube right on this page. So for one stamp, I'm getting people, I'm giving them information inside the letter with my postcards, but then I'm also sending them over to my Linktree page where it has all my services and everything else. How you doing, John? Thanks for hopping on here. I appreciate you. So it's just a really good system that works. And again, I can't guarantee you're going to make any money with this opportunity or any opportunities that you're a part of when you join me, because it's dependent on your work ethic. Most people's work ethic sucks. They don't have a good work ethic, right? They love the idea of having a big house or driving their dream car or, taking a month vacation on the beach, whatever it is. But then when it comes to actually having to do the work, for some reason, they don't want to do the work, or they give up too soon. They quit before they even start. I had somebody mail out 100 postcards one time and they quit right away because they didn't make a sale. Well, that's just not how it works. You have to have patience and understand this isn't a get rich overnight program or opportunity. All right. These are legit opportunities. They've been around for a long time. They work, and you can use these direct mail opportunities to get signups into your other businesses like I do by doing the exact same method what I'm showing you here. Okay. And when you join me in a program, you're going to get my resource page I put together. There's over 80 different places you can share these opportunities online. 99% of the places are free. You're going to get the exact same letter template that I use in all my weekly mailings. All right. I got a stack of, these are just a pile of them, but these are getting ready to go out. All right. I got to fill these and put these, these will be going in the mail soon, but you're going to get the exact same letter template, and you're going to get my contact information so you can reach out to me anytime you have questions or need assistance. All right. All right. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Dang. I'm going to need 1 million cards to try and make the cut. I'm just trying to get capital so I can join. I'm so pressed to join. I've been planning, researching, and brainstorming. Awesome. Yeah. When you're ready to join, let me know. Can't wait to join you, Russ. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Look forward to working and earning with you. And you don't need a million postcards to start out. You just, like I said, you just need to stay consistent. There's people in the industry that started out and they didn't have any money. They would take their postcards. They couldn't afford postage. You can take your postcards and hand them out to people. Leave them, at a restaurant with your tip. Pin them up in bulletin boards at the coffee shop. Leave them at the, near the gas pumps. There's 1,000 different ways that you can share this opportunity or these opportunities with other people. Okay. I just like to do the direct mail, and then I focus on Facebook and YouTube when it comes to social media marketing. And the reason I focus on just those 2 is because they're the second and third most visited websites in the world after Google. All right. There's over 5 billion active users monthly on both platforms combined. All right. So you don't need to go looking for any other place to get leads from, because you can find them on Facebook and YouTube. And then when you send out the letters to the people who are requesting more information about work from home opportunities, it's a win-win. I've tripled my income since I started doing direct mail. Okay. And I don't tell that to people to brag or anything. I'm just telling you, I'm just trying to show you every day what I do that works for me. And it works for a lot of other people who join me. Okay. It works for a lot of other people that join me. Those are people that, you know, put in the work. They're not tire kickers, but it works for them. And it'll work for you too if you put in the time. Okay. So that's, you know, those are the steps you can take to start building a financial blueprint or financial freedom plan using direct mail. Find a program. I have 2 of the best direct mail programs, in my opinion, that you can join. All right. And again, you can go to joinruss.com, check them out for yourself. You'll see them right over here when you get on my page. Number 1, direct mail opportunity. Number 2, direct mail opportunity. And they're just awesome programs. All right. So you join the programs. We get you set up with your systems. So the systems do all the selling and telling for you. And then you learn how to drive traffic over to the systems using direct mail. And if you want to, social media marketing. All right. Facebook and YouTube. I don't do any paid ads or anything like that. It's all free. I do attraction marketing. All right. So if you want to learn how to do that, or if you want to add another income stream to what you're already doing, let me know. Reach out to me. I'm here to help you out. And Bob, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. And that's going to be it for tonight's video. But I appreciate all of you who are on here. Tina, thanks for watching. John, thanks for watching. Yolanda, Kevin, Bob, I appreciate you all. All of you who watched the replay, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.